Child, hold on, y'all. That's too fast. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, slow it down. Hey, Unfiltered. Hey, Vegas Girl. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Unfiltered. Carrie. Hey, my baby. Woo, child. Woo, child. People are mad, y'all. Come on in the room. Everybody loves when I say come on in the room. Hey, Miss Ma'am, welcome to the channel. Renee, hey. Janet, hey, boo. Hey, we turning up this Friday night. Ooh, Friday the 13th. Ow, we slaying. Ow, we slaying. Hey, Warmy, they're mad. They're upset, y'all. Sir King Denzel. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Hey, Miss Shorty. Hey, welcome to the channel, y'all. He's very upset, y'all. I don't know. This is Duchess Kelly Love. He loves when I play this song. I'm twerking upside down. Left cheek and right cheek up. Hey, left cake, right cake. Slap, 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 slap. Left cheek, right cheek. Slap, 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 slap. Hey, hey. Hey, left cheek, right cheek, Papa squat. Left cheek, right cheek, Papa squat. Hey, y'all know nothing about that. They ain't gonna like this type of teaching. Hey. Ooh, they gonna like it. Ooh, they're upset, y'all. Why are they mad, y'all? We are from the beef sector. We have merged, y'all. We merged. Get into it. We merged. Get into it. We merged, y'all. We merged. Get into it. Hey, they're mad. Hey, Clyde, how you doing? Crafts and Halls. Hey, we merged, y'all. Lily, hey, Lily. Hey. Ooh, child. Ooh, we got it, y'all. Hey, we all in the house, everybody. Hey, Ollie the Sash, we're in the house, y'all. They are mad, y'all. Hey, everybody, come on in the room, child. Come on in the room. Woo, child. Oh, it's been a lot going on. Okay. Hey, Danny, how you doing, babes? Welcome to the channel. So, y'all, it's been a lot going on. Shawn Bradley is over there madder than hell because Rita is popping him. She's popping him. And his dumb self put what I put in the title, okay? He put in the, he thought that Cookie put in her title when she was addressing, she said CC, she meant content creators. So he went on there trying to drag Cookie, which made her come off the porch because nobody came off the porch for you until you came off the porch trying to, you had to respond to Cookie. So what you did was you did like a little, what was it, a 5-minute rant the day before yesterday? Okay, a 5-minute rant to try and I guess tell her off. So then that was cool. But then you came back when she wasn't even talking to you. And you took it upon yourself to think that CC meant club fat. Okay, he thought that. So she just drug him today. And it was epic, y'all. It was epic. But the thing is, he was over there and he tried to go live the same time Rita did, but it didn't deter Rita's live because her live was still bomb. So, Sean Bradley, you will never win. He's trying to be over there with all of our content. Okay. I've already notified, I'm not dealing with it. I've already notified Patreon and Zoom, and I will be posting information on how y'all can notify them as well, because I don't give a damn what nobody says. The it was one of the hags was over there in my comment section of the post talking about he doesn't have any of your stuff over there. It doesn't matter. He don't have any. He shouldn't have anybody's over there. Period. It's stealing. It's not his content. He does not need to take our content from YouTube over to Patreon or Zoom at all. Hey, hi, Yella. He don't need to do that. Hey, Unfiltered. Hey, Tracy 3. I mean, why would he do that? He does not need to do that. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. And I'm just like, why are you stealing our stuff? So then he was over there trying to talk about he wants Rita to be shut down, but Rita's not monetized. So don't you know she can come right back? Are you okay? Like, really, are you okay? This is entertainment for Rita. This is truly entertainment for Rita. She doesn't get a check from it. So what is your point of flagging her? Does that make any sense? It's because you don't want people to know what you've done. But we're going to go down memory lane so that people will know. See, so if this is a new people that are in here, we're going to go back down memory lane and we're going to talk about Shawn Bradley. Okay. Shawn Bradley and Club Hags. We're going to talk about them. Um, hey, Peaches 305 Day County. Hey, baby. So Shawn was over there initially, with Club Chat or whatever. He was competing with VS. Okay, when VS was here. Long story short, VS popped Shawn and he lost. He got ran off of YouTube. Okay. I had most of his people over here in my chat, and I don't know where else they went. But so when that happened with VS, Shawn Bradley came up with this idea to bring himself back of having a fake show. This is how the show came into play. Okay. He came back. He was like, "Oh, you guys, it's going to be a good opportunity." He was going around making amends with everybody. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. What is he doing? I'm sitting here watching and I'm thinking, don't come close to me because I was like, I'm good. I don't need, none of that. Keep making amends with everybody, whatever. And I'm watching as he was pulling people away slowly but surely. And y'all remember the ones that were here. And I was like, wait a minute. How come he's coming for everybody around me? He was coming for everybody, but he started with the people that were around me first. That's what his target was. He's always doing some messy mess. If it's anybody that sits and he's very invested. He can say he's not, he's lying. He's very invested. He sits and manipulates and calculates what he is going to do. So while you're over there on Patreon talking about everybody else, you and those hags, you need to really be getting you some content because you're not going to be using ours. Okay, because we will have you shut down. Okay. And I'm gonna let everybody else know how they can do it as well. Because I don't give a damn if you don't have nothing over there now. You've done it long enough. I have 30% on Patreon, and I'm not even a Patreon member because he's stealing all of our content. So I don't give a damn what nobody say. He's not putting no link up there. No, he's not. What he's doing is he's up there playing it. He's telling people not to watch our videos, and he's keeping them busy so that they can be over there, so that he can play it and they can be over there watching our content and listening to our content all at once. So it could be like 100 people will be short 100 views over there watching our videos. That's not fair. So I don't care what anyone says, it's horrible. So stop stealing. You don't want people to be stealing your stuff, so you need to stop stealing. And I'm just going to make sure that you're going to stop doing it. Period. So he's very upset at that reason, at that fact, because when he heard when Rita played that thing, he didn't like that. He didn't like when Rita played it. I don't know if it was a setup from him and it backfired, but he did not like when Rita played the live, and that's what they were saying. He didn't like that, baby. Mm-mm. And see, I thought that, and Cookie did bring it to the attention of everybody, but Deirdre had brought it to the attention prior to everybody else, because Deirdre had already told him that he's playing our copyrighted material. Okay. And I guess I didn't just think a lot of it before because I thought he'll just stop. But no, 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 no. This is going to come for his income. We need to stop him from doing that. Now, Shells, and I'm not lying because she was on here mentioning, Shells was on here mentioning how he had T.S. Madison's. Y'all remember her blank tape on there. Remember the tape she made? The one that she made $1 million on? Mm-hmm. He had that. I told y'all before, he had that tape on there. He had stole her tape, her tape that she had made, okay? He stole her P tape. I'm just gonna say P, and took it over there to Patreon. And I'm like, wow. So I went over there when we were still, when we were still like, kind of okay in the beginning. And I went over there and I was like, oh my God, like I never wanted to see Maddie like that. I was like, why does he have T.S. Madison's tape over there? It was crazy. It was disrespectful. It was horrible. And it just goes to show he's just trash because he's burned every bridge. Like he never liked T.S. Madison. I don't know why. He never liked her. And then, now that she's doing good, I'm happy that I heard Jay Wilson say that she was going to be on BET. And I was like, oh yes, congratulations. Because it's good to see that she made it because she's, had a hard life. So I'm happy that she made it. But I just cannot believe that this idiot was doing that. I mean, you don't know, you cannot be using people's. This is why he'll never get ahead. He's trash. You remember when ODS was new, he didn't know how he had so much percent showing up on his Patreon. Yep. Then he realized it was SB playing his videos. Yep. Shawn was playing all of his videos over there. All he does is steal. Okay. So what happened? So Shawn reinvented himself. He came back. Everybody subscribed to him. Everybody was being extra nice. Why? Because he was talking about this damn show. Okay. So he reinvented himself. He worked his way back into the sector. Okay. He came for Phi Babe in the end. Okay. And then that started everything. So everybody was one big fake unhappy family. Okay. It was weird. All right, except for a few of us. Then we were all looking like, what the hell happened? I mean, it was weird. Okay. Then the realness started coming. And I kept saying, well, you know what? It's all fake. They're going to fall out. They're going to fall out. I kept saying it because I knew it was going to happen. But he couldn't stand. The only one that and it was true. They all fell out because why? Because it wasn't organic. He was being so fake and phony with them. We're putting everything aside so that we can get along, so we can have an opportunity. You never know. Don't nobody want you in Hollywood. You 40 years old. Nobody wants you. You are washed up, dried out. You don't have no bussy no more. Okay. It's dussy. Okay. You ain't got none. Okay. Ain't nothing juicy there. Ain't nothing happening there. It is what it is. So then Shawn had this, okay, so then BS got him fired, okay? How she got him fired, hey, God's plan, how she got him fired was she played the video of when he left Pepe in the house he left Pepe in the house by himself. Pepe ran away when Shawn was doing a bathroom challenge. They were doing a bathroom challenge for BS because I guess BS was always in the bathroom. So they were doing a bathroom challenge at that time. So Shawn was not thinking about Pepe. Pepe was on down the street and Shawn was doing a bathroom challenge. Okay. Then I guess the cops brought him back or went to his house or something to that effect. And Pepe ended up being on the news. So he can't lie about that. So he only got the foster kids because James was getting the foster kids because James had his family there so he could take care of them. So Shawn, I guess, found out, that he could get money for him, and he concocted this plan for him to get money by getting the foster kids. So it was a shame, y'all. It was really, at first I thought it was cool because I was like, that's so nice. He would always show him, the kids are outside doing the yard. He was so happy and, and I'm going to take him to get a car and all this. I was like, that's wonderful. He's a nice guy that's trying to help these kids out. Baby, hey, Vibrant, come to find out, it was all a joke. Not even a joke, but it was all just for him. He was using the system with those kids. Okay. He was using the system. So they saw that everybody was watching him. He would call those kids MFers. He sent them to get his I'm not gonna say what it is, but he sent them to get his, I'm gonna say, his battery operated toy. He sent them to get that. I'm like, why are you sending kids to get that? It was just disgusting, y'all. Really disgusting. I mean, and you could hear and the last thing was Pepe. Pepe ran away. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was that day after. He was hungry, right? And he was telling Shawn Bradley he was hungry. And you know who has this thing? Lipstick Alley has a video. So he can't lie and say it didn't exist. But Pepe was like, he was hungry, and he was like, go ask Cynthia. So he went over there and he said something to Cynthia, and all we heard was whop. And then he was like, ah, he started crying. She hit me. And baby, Baby, let me tell you, he tried to edit it out, but they got it still. And I said, "Oh my gosh." I said, "I cannot believe she hit that boy." She literally hit him and he screamed. You could like hear it. It was weird. I was like, "What the hell?" I know. So I was like, "That is horrible." So I believe they sent that video among other videos, okay, to the state, and that got his license taken away. And he was videotaping those kids, okay, and talking all vile about them and cursing them out. That, along with that, is why he lost his license. Okay. So that's how it really happened. So then he comes back, baby. Okay. He comes back. He's lucky he's not in jail. He's lucky. He's lucky. Then they came back. He came back or whatever to YouTube, and it was still the same. So he built himself back up. He had to have a plan to build something back up. So he thought of a fake show. Okay. He thought of this fake show that's been going on for what? How long has it been, y'all? What, almost 2 years? And I'm like, stop. He had to have a reason for people to cater to him. And that is exactly what happened. It was sad, but that's how he built himself back up. He was out of the sector. BS had gotten rid of him, and he came back and lied and built himself back up again. Hey, Sour Patch. So, meanwhile, he has this horrible reputation because after that, he stabbed everybody in the back. He was on a vengeance to take down everybody's channels. See, he was on a vengeance to take down everybody's channels. Now, they came to James Caldwell first, okay, and asked him if he wanted to do the show. And I don't know if he was trying to set James up at the time or not, but that's what James said. They came to him first and asked him, and he was like, no. Because James, he's done with him. Nobody wants anything to do with him, period. So James is not easily swayed either. It's like, come on now, you know? I mean, it just, because if you think about, I just think realistically, and this is what I've always done with life, and it really works out for me. I'm like, there are D-E-list celebrities. What makes you think that they want you? You don't have an ounce of practice. What makes you think you're talented? But some people will think that they're very talented, like Babe. She thought she was talented. Okay, period. So I'm like, okay. But meanwhile, Shawn Bradley, when he had the foster kids, he would leave them in the homes by themselves to go to his boyfriend's house. Uh-huh. So no wonder one of the kids came up pregnant. The girl came up pregnant. Uh-huh. With Tim's baby, the one that was sleeping with the old hags in Vegas. And I'm like, OMG. Okay, OMG. So then he was like, oh, he was like, I guess he was like, okay, whatever. And then he was an MFer and all this other stuff. But all before he was all kikiing and talking about his big package and all this other stuff and how he showed him how to tuck or whatever and all the compression shorts and all this other stuff, baby. It was just disgusting, okay? Talking about how big it was and everything. Okay, not to me, but I believe to other people. And I'm like, ugh, just gross and insinuating and oh yeah, and if he talking about if they wanted to get with him he would do it if he was Tim, and just telling him all stuff like that. And I'm like, you're nasty. It's disgusting. So basically he lost his license, yeah. And then he started getting other scams, and that was when I started to catch on to the scams that he was doing with the people in Vegas. From what people were saying, I was like, he's on it's a timeshare thing, it's a scam. So he had all of these people booking through him. Okay. When I went that year, when they had to cancel it last year, I went through there and I said, okay, I'm gonna research everything he did last year. And I did, and he made a lot of money from those people. Baby, he made a lot of money. That's how he was able to get the liposuction. Okay. That's how he was able to get liposuction. He just had liposuction last year. Okay. And then he got it again this past year. I'm like, why are you getting that much liposuction? So that's how he would have the money. If you ever notice, he would come back from Vegas, and soon after he would go on a vacation with his boo or whatever, because he would pay for it. If it wasn't free from the military, he would pay for it. And that's how he was able to do that. Shawn Bradley doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any money. Both of his homes have been 100-year-old homes. Okay. I pulled them up. I have everything. I pulled them up. I will pull them up again and give y'all a tour. I've done it. because I know how to do it now without even, affiliating it to associating it with that person. But I'll let you guys know when I'm doing it. So anyway, so that's the thing, and he's upset because we know that he could only qualify. He has two bankruptcies. He could only qualify for a 100-year-old home. The home that he had before, hey food junkie, the home that he had before was a 20-year-old home. I mean, not 20-year-old. I'm sorry, 120-year-old home. I'm not lying. The home he had before was 120 years old. I was like, what? Why? Where are you living at? Y'all, that was creepy. This one he has now is 100 years old. I am not lying, y'all. Y'all remember the video? It was on my other channel. But baby, we're gonna do it again. Baby, it was 120 years old was the first home he had, and he filed for he got foreclosed on. Okay, he got foreclosed on that one, and then he filed for bankruptcy. He moved into this one, which is a 100-year-old home, and I'm like, what is the point? Hey, Spiller boy, how you doing, boo? I said, what is on? What is going on? Why? Hey, Jean Gray. So now he has a 100-year-old home, and he's up in the damn attic, and he has all these bedrooms. I don't get it, but he would leave them kids in that house by themselves. By themselves. I'm just like, oh my gosh. For the weekend. Can you imagine? No wonder the girl ended up pregnant. No wonder the girl ended up pregnant. I mean, what do you think? You're not supposed to be leaving them kids unattended. Child, hey Ashton. I'm just like, that is horrible. Hey, Lions Roar. Yeah, exactly. So they had a field day. They was happy when he left. They was probably like, we got it made. Hey, we got it made. He didn't give a damn probably if they ate or not. I'm like, oh. So he would go over there with his boyfriend who had foster kids himself. I'm like, are they okay? Like, why would you do that? And poor Pepe had to get hit across the head. See, that's horrible. But James said he told him not to get Pepe because Pepe was low functioning or high, what's it called? Low functioning or high level. He was high level. Because I remember when I took parenting classes when I was thinking about being foster parent. Thank you, James, for joining. When I was thinking about being a foster parent, I remember I went to the classes and they said that, they said the higher the level the higher the level that the kid is, the more money they pay you because it takes more time and attention to attend to that child, and they may have like a lot of special needs, so you need to pay close attention to them, so they pay you more for it. So Shawn, all of his kids, according to James, because I was listening to the James video to actually not James, but Jay Wilson's video. And James was saying all of his kids were high level. So he made sure he can get the maximum money amount. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it was horrible because he was just working them like slaves and just using them and cussing them out, using them for content. Every time he would come on, he was cussing them out. I mean, it was just ridiculous. So that brings us to where we're at today. So he's always been stealing and doing conniving stuff. That's all. He doesn't know anything but. And his mother left him when he was younger. She took, I guess, his brother and some other child when she left. Okay, but she left to go chase men. So he was with his grandma. He was left with his grandma. So he has abandonment issues. See, they all somewhat, most of those people over there, they have abandonment issues. Okay. So Shawn basically grew up like abandoned with abandonment issues. D. Ramsey was like that as well. Okay. So a lot of them over there, they have those. That's what they have. So for Shawn Bradley, he's over there telling these old women and old men that they need to plan for their retirement. Baby, they've already got that. What are you talking about? People are retiring at 50. That's why I'm retired. And he finds it hard to believe. Oh, he finds it so hard to believe because you have to plan for your retirement when you are a hairstylist. Okay. You invest. Okay. You can invest in a CD. You can invest in a 401k, whatever you want to invest in, you need to invest because nobody can live off of just Social Security when we get older, period. Okay. So he is telling them that. And I'm like, well, they're 70 years old. Myrtle Snow is 70. Why are you just now telling her about retirement? Are you okay? Patricia is half dead, but she put Shawn Bradley on there as her beneficiary. As her beneficiary, Patricia Cunningham, she looks like she's 75, put Shawn Bradley on there as her beneficiary. And I'm like, why would she do that? Doesn't she have any kids? Really strange, y'all. It's a lot going on. Really, really eerie and really, really strange. I'm like, oh God, whatever. So this woman was so happy she was going to Vegas last year. She was so happy. Oh, I'm gonna go. And I thought he's gonna throw you in the street and leave you there. He doesn't care, but they think that he cares for them. Okay, I'm just like, what? He thinks that they think that he cares. He doesn't at all. All he wants is them to take care of him, and that's what they do. He will start with this all it is like Ponzi schemes. It's Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes, but he's softening it. Softening the blow is all it is. He's buying popcorn. He's, having people sell popcorn. Half the people don't get the popcorn. He don't care. They just buy bags and bags of it just to line his pockets. Okay, it's basically what they do. He doesn't work. He does not work. He lives on YouTube. He steady keeps mess going. That's what he does, keeps mess and chaos. He runs around on troll pages. He was the one on that troll page called YouTube Suicide. Y'all can look on my community wall. He's the one talking about, oh, we just put the link up there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. He's the one telling me, oh, there's not many videos up there. Shawn, I know it's you. See, they're so dumb. They don't even think. You're running around YouTube starting all this stuff that you've been running around all day under that troll page. And no one cares because the story is always going to get out. And the receipts are out there. So don't dare say it because somebody will come on and debunk you, baby. Because everything you've done is out there. Somebody records everything that you do. So while you over there talking about me and what I'm going to do and who I was scared of and what I was going to do when somebody came to my door, I already said what I was going to do. I'm not fighting no man, but I will fight and stomp down. That's it. But I'm not fighting no man. So are you dumb? So anyways, so his ridiculous, weird self is over there stealing our content, putting it over there and playing it. He thinks he gets a special privilege and he has a higher, what do you call it? Like one up everybody, like he's sitting high on the hog, like he is like the king of the sector. No, you're not. You're trash and you always will be. Okay, let me remind you, you are trash and you always will be. Okay. So that's why I said we need to report him. So I took it upon myself and I emailed Patreon and I emailed Zoom. I looked it up in my phone and I emailed them and let them know what's going on. Okay. So I told them I don't have any specific videos. So when y'all see that he has videos over there, you can let me know. Or if the video is one of y'all can send it in and I will be posting the information on how to submit that because he does not deserve to be using our content. Okay. Even though it is, once it's copywritten, it goes for any platform. He can't use our content on any platform. Any. The reason why I can use Natureboy, because I know he's going to bring this up, baby, is because he knows. Natureboy and Queen Op know that I use their content. He doesn't care. He's not doing it for money anymore. So save your time. He knows. Okay. And I'm not bashing him. I'm just simply over there supporting, which I always do. Who else? And 21 Bad Beast, she don't even care. So that's what's going on now, y'all. I want y'all to hear Olivia, baby. Olivia was dragging. When I tell y'all Olivia was dragging, I said, oh my goodness. Like I forgot that she can drag. Y'all, I really forgot. She dragged the hell out of Flea Ramsey. I said, oh Lord, what done happened? Y'all, let me let y'all listen. Hold on.
We got Bill Club chat.
Hold on.
But the most oldest ass old girl will do the same thing and poke at people, right?
It was funny. I don't think Jay was
in a reaction because we know when you give them a reaction, everybody gonna come to your channel, and that's how they get whatever they is, it's more money or sympathy from their people and payola. You know what I mean? Those two in particular are really good at it. You know what I mean? That's why I don't respond unless I want to.
I really don't unless I want to, but I'm really responding today. And it's again, you always want to say James Philip Boy is wrong, it's Philip Boy, but you screw with Kwani. Kwani came to help you, screwed her. You did Nicole Tyler, screw a view is a view.
Right.
Talk about you. I mean, before she can get in the car, you shade her.
True.
Asking her to be homeless. Okay. Then you did it with Lady Nika. All of these people. Then you did it with Chelsea. Chelsea don't like to admit it, but you did it with Chelsea. Right. And all of this stuff. So I'm looking at this thing, and then you talk about some. James didn't do this. James didn't do this. But yet James and Lady Nika was trying to help you again bury somebody. But then the folk finding out that the person might have been awarded the state and could have been buried. And so what you do with the money?
See?
And nobody ever got no decent answer with that. But look, it is what it is. No.
Now, what they're talking about is Shawn Bradley. They helped Shawn Bradley because when one of the foster kids had passed away, Shawn wasn't giving the child his medicine. The child was not taking his medicine. Okay. And Shawn was not seeing that he took his medicine. So the boy died. And he didn't have, he was saying, he was stressing he didn't have any money to bury the child. So James and them offered to help him out. And I think it Lady Nika at the time. And so they, came on and they didn't want to ask for money on there, but out of the goodness of their heart, they went on and they asked and they raised, I think it was like 9,000, they said. But being that he was an award of the state, the state takes care of it. Okay. But do you think Shawn told them that? The state buried his child, his foster child. So why did he take the $9,000 that they raised for him? What did he spend that on? The people want to know. Tabby, the people would like to know. We still don't have an answer. What did you spend that money on, Shawn Bradley? We still don't know.
Deed goes unpunished, but I'm telling you what, this stuff is coming up, and you always want to accuse people doing X, Y, Z, and you still ain't answering them compression pants questions. True. And I know that gets your dog, but you didn't answer the question. And let me say this too. I asked Philip Boy TV tough questions about losing his kids and stuff, and all of this stuff that you all had said, and he answered the questions. Okay, and he gave a reasonable answer. I asked you about some compression pants because that's the question I asked, and you lose it. You lose it.
He did.
You lose it. You didn't even answer the question. And right then and there, I said, yeah, I'm probably right, because you ain't do it, you would be getting mad about it. Just like you would be getting mad about Rita, and that's why we know you mad about Rita playing that stuff, because you ain't making no money from it, and Rita telling the truth, and you looking slap stupid because not everybody know what you really saying.
Yep.
Well, but they swore Rita's stupid. They swore Rita don't know what she's doing, and
they say everybody's stupid.
She did that and the other, but she running circles around them.
Sure is.
You see what I'm saying? And I think it's hilarious, and I'm glad she's doing it.
I love it.
I remember. You remember when he did that what do you call it? That revenge porn against Rita and her husband on Patreon.
Sure did.
Yes.
He's done that on Patreon too. He go behind Patreon and think he untouchable, but he is not untouchable. He is so disgusting. He is a reprobate ass nigga. He is a freaking demon. And I even hate to talk about demons like that. But what's very interesting to me and absolutely disgusting to me is them, what do you call it, the side eyes or the club chats or whatever, them old bitches over there. Okay, the real club chat. Them old was like Myrtle Snow and Big Dodge Ramsey and whoever they are. I don't know those people like that. And I really thought more mature-ish at one point in time. But honey, she done fell down a rabbit hole too. She even looks different. Y'all bitches are disgusting. Y'all are not ladies. We are all around the same age. Some of y'all older than me, especially like that Myrtle Snow and all of them. Y'all old as fucking hell. And how the fuck you gonna call yourself a gangster granny? Y'all letting this fool lead you down into a path. No, he ain't leading you nowhere, because that's how you always be. Okay? You're disgusting. And D. Ramsey, you keep playing with that magic bitch, you're gonna lose more of your hair with your weird motherfucking ass. Okay? And Myrtle Snow, you ought to be shaming your motherfucking self, bitch. You don't even know what the fuck era you in. They're maturish. You absolutely ought to be shaming yourself, because you know exactly what the fuck you doing. And all you bitches over there that's follow behind that fool ought to be shaming yourself because they don't give a fuck about y'all, but y'all already know that. But you some of them, the most oldest ass, I want to fit in, bitch. I want to go on and get along, bitches I ever seen in my whole entire motherfucking life. See, I know why you whores don't like me. You whores don't like me because when you see me, bitch, I'm the bitch that you wish you could have been, bitch. That's the reason why you stupid ass bitches don't like me. I really just had to get on and say that because you whores is disgusting. That ought to be shaming yourself. You're less than motherfucking women. You're less than women because you follow behind this goddamn demon. He think his pussy bigger than y'all bitches. Okay? You decrepit old disgusting motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Jay Wilson. I'm sick of these whores. Them old, I wish I could child, Myrtle Snow. Let me tell you something, bitch.
She's 70.
You sound like you about my grandmama age before she passed away. You the oldest thing over there. And you calling yourself a gangster motherfucking granny. Bitch, how dare you? Do your kids know you acting like this? Murder Snow, ain't you the one that left something to shine brightly in your wheel, bitch? What about your motherfucking kids, bitch? If you wasn't so dirty in your younger age, you wasn't so dirty to your kids, bitch, and that goes for all you old bitches over there. If y'all wasn't so dirty to y'all motherfucking kids or the youngest people in y'all family, y'all wouldn't be having to follow behind this motherfucker because you're lonely as hell. You sitting up in a nursing home on your motherfucking wheelchair. D. Ramsey look like she got a fat ass. Look like she gonna get ready to kill over any motherfucking minute. Bitch, you too tall. Your stomach too motherfucking big, bitch. You too motherfucking bald-headed, bitch, to be trying to talk about any motherfucking body. Okay? In the first place, you bitches is fucking delusional. I'm sick of you goddamn whores. Now, I expect that shit from motherfucking Bradley, okay, because he ain't shit anyway. He ain't a motherfucking thing. Him and that bitch, they got in bondage over there. Them motherfuckers could not get over being in poverty when they was motherfucking young. But you can't serve God and money, bitches. And y'all done sold y'all soul not even for 30 pieces of silver. Y'all done sold y'all soul for 2 pieces of silver in a dream, you trifling ass bitches. But that's on y'all. That's some weird motherfuckers. And I mean that shit. And that's why I had to be up here and say, Shawn Bradley, because them whores make me want to throw up in the back of my goddamn throat. And G. Ramsey, bitch, you don't know nothing about motherfucking witchcraft, bitch. But you gonna keep on playing till one day you finally gonna get what you want. You old dingy ass bitch. And you already looking motherfucking crazy, bitch. So that them spells you trying to spin, bitch, they already coming back to haunt you, bitch. Because you don't know what the fuck you doing. You saying whatever you gotta say. You doing whatever you gotta do to keep that ugly ass Bradley in your corner. Bitch, he don't like you either, bitch. A lot of us remember when he tried to get rid of you after he got rid of Tracy. You remember that, bitch? But you still licking up in his ass, ain't you, you nasty bitch? You whores ought to be shaming yourself. All right? Like I said, I expect that out of Bradley. But you females, you old bitches with motherfucking kids, y'all ought to be shaming y'all motherfucking self. All it's doing is letting us know how the fuck you treated your children and how you have no regard for your damn family. You see what I'm saying? I get up here and holler and I motherfucking scream, bitch, but there's always a lesson in it. Okay? You was horrible. Horrible. I'm sorry, Jay Wilson.
That's all right. Tell them how you feel. Okay? Wow.
Look at that. Playing my shit on Patreon, Bradley, is eventually going to get you in trouble, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Do you understand me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You fucking weirdo.
So you said she trying to act like she in Slytherin house on Harry Potter. Okay? No. Okay. Miss Olivia said you are not with Slytherin house. You may be with Hufflepuff, but you're not with Slytherin house, baby. That's what you're trying to say.
I see a picture of this bitch on the what was I was looking for something. You know how you surf through trying to get some content or whatever. See something you want to speak on. This dumb bitch, she in a bar or something, talking about something. She had having some kind of restaurant. They had an 80s theme or some kind of shit going on. This dumb bitch look like she got a tutu and some motherfucking, what do you call it? Some lace wrapped around the top of her goddamn head. Bitch, now you know you too goddamn old for that shit, bitch. And for you to have a motherfucking husband, bitch, I can't motherfucking tell. Okay? Clearly. You are not running your household, bitch, because you're too busy trying to run Shawn Bradley's household. Okay? Clearly, it ain't what it's supposed to be. You fucking weird ass bitch. And this is the last thing I want to say, Jay Wilson. I heard that motherfucker when he said, "Who sent Cookie?" They were saying in the chat that I sent her. I ain't sent nobody no motherfucking word. You dumb motherfuckers. I stay in my lane. I roasting that motherfucking gang. Never would I ever try to stick nobody on nobody. I don't move like that, bitch. Okay?
First of all, nobody ain't sent Cookie except you because you were talking about it.
Yep.
She heard
he talked about her first.
So did.
So you sent her after you,
Twice.
bitch. If you would have never been speaking derogatorily about her, she never would have said nothing derogatorily about you, you dumb motherfucker.
Give her that energy. Give her that energy like you give me, Miss Olivia and Tracy. Give her that same energy.
Give her the energy, Shawn.
Give her that same energy. Y'all good giving energy to people and everything. But
give her the energy, Leo. Give her the energy, Leo.
Now she found out about
D.
you.
Ramsey.
And now she's coming for you. I don't hear nothing. Nobody ain't saying nothing.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, why? I don't understand why he poking at people and they can't stand to get poked back. You know, that's a sign of a weakling. That's a sign of a bully. Like you want to talk all this shit about Rita, and when Rita start coming back on your ass, now you want to flag her? But you taking other people's shit and making content of it and planning and shit, and now you got the nerve to want to flag somebody? Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, so basically, I wanted to play Olivia's part. I don't think Jay Wilson will mind. Hopefully not. He'll tell me, but I don't think, because I just wanted Olivia to play, because she was dragging, baby. I got my whole life. I was laughing so hard. But it was just epic. That was on Jay Wilson's live. Go check out his live with Miss Olivia today. It was 2 hours, and I wanted to play that part because that was epic. It told everything of what he did, honestly. And what they were saying was that Shawn Bradley was using me, and I did not know. I thought he was being genuine. You know how some people let their guard down, and you think that the person's being genuine? But I'm not stupid. Like, I don't do a lot of emailing people back and forth because of what's happening. You know how people can go back and do emails and stuff like that. I don't do that. But Shawn Bradley, I had some emails that he had sent me, okay? And it was showing that it was showing him doxing. Because see, he was always like, oh, I'm against doxing. But when we proved that he was actually doxing by my receipts, he was popped. And then he came out and admitted. I'm like, well, yeah, you know you were doxing people. So stop trying to pretend like he was trying to pretend like that he was so holier than thou. And I'm like, please, okay? Holier than thou, but stealing from everybody. And stealing Rita and her husband's pee pictures. I'm going to say her pee pictures that they had. I'm like, please, okay? So Shawn was using me or whatever. So he started with me and he said he started saying that, what was it, y'all? He was doing a purge. That's what it was. He was like, y'all remember, he was like, oh, we doing a purge. I said, what is he talking about? Hey, Miss Gowdy, welcome to the channel. Hey, Alicia, welcome to the channel. He was doing a purge. He said, hey, Miss Kep. And I said, oh, a purge. He was doing a purge. I said, okay. So he was talking mess on his tab, talking about we finna go over there and we finna purge. Okay. So he went over there to Patreon and he would always let his people, them old hags, drag people. Okay. They would call in and drag people over there. That's what they would do. Okay. His chosen, we don't come in here with that. Please block that person. Okay. So we would always come in there and they would drag people over there for Shawn Bradley, these hags, okay, all the time. He would do it on YouTube first, and then people started to complain, and at first he was just like, oh, it is what it is, but no, he would actually send people and just dragging for no reason. It was stupid, and very vulgar. Some of these women couldn't even talk. They couldn't hardly breathe, and they trying to cuss people out, okay? So we went over there. And it's like, does that make any sense? We went over there and he was like, they went over there to his Patreon and they was going to drag me. So they did. I couldn't believe it. I was on live and people told me he's over there they're dragging you. I said, no, they're not. Hey, Nihar. I said, no, they're not. They're not dragging me. No, they're not. And I just couldn't believe it. Y'all was like, they're dragging me? I was like, for what? It was like weird. Okay. I did not believe it. So he got such a negative response from that because I was blindsided and I was clearly hurt, right? So he got such a negative response the way he handled that. He he came back on YouTube and said, okay, never mind. And he was like, never mind. And then he said, I sent Tracy an email telling her that she can come back over here. I was like, excuse me? I was like, no, I'm good. And that was the end of that. I was like, you not playing me like I'm Boo Boo the Clown. Are you serious? I was shocked that he did that. And when he tried to send for me after that on the back end, I said, what? And he went lied to about, well, I told her to come back over here and she didn't want to come back over here. I was like, are you kidding me? You don't do people like that. See, that's messed up. You don't do people like that. And ever since then, I will never talk to Shawn Bradley. I will never talk to him again because of that and the way he is. He's trifling. I will never talk to Phi Babe. If anybody I make up with, it will not be those two. Okay? On God, I put that on everything. I will never. It will never happen in this lifetime or the lifetime after. One is because she's despicable. I told y'all what she's done. She's called the apartment. She's tried to go to the job. She's called the apartments 2-3 times. She's called the police on me. She's called everybody on me. I'm like, are you serious? She had people coming to my damn door. I was like, what is going on? Just crazy stuff. But it's all documented. It's all documented. So, every time that happens, it's all documented. So, I mean, and it was just ridiculous when she was doing it because they were cheering her on. Cheering her on. Okay. I was like, what? And then even when she went over there, it was her idea to gone on over there by my job when she came here. Okay. She was doing all that constantly. Oh, I'm coming to San Antonio and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that constantly. And he was cheering her on, baby. I'm like, okay. So, it was what it was. So those two, it's unforgivable. Like Cookie said, it's unforgivable because people came for her children and looked up her family members. It's unforgivable for me from Shawn Bradley because he's trash. You don't do. I've seen the way that he discards people and uses them, play around with them, and he gets back. What he does is he gets revenge. He will keep whatever. Like, how people will make up and will say, "Okay, we forget about it. It's been so long." He won't. He will pretend like he's friends with that person to get back with them. He did that with Nicole Tyler. He did that with Shells. He did that with Jay Wilson. Made up with him. He did it with who else, y'all? Who else did he make up with? Food. No, was it QB? QB. He tried to make up with all these people, and it was all fake. It was just for what he could get out of them. He befriended what was it, King Pain. It was just trifling. And then he swore he couldn't stand, was it sipping and pissing? You know what? Sipping and pissing has been hiding lately. They used to come to his rescue, but I think they're scared of the other sector. Where is sipping and pissing, y'all? They are scared of the other sector because they haven't came out of hiding. Normally they would come out, they would roll themselves out of bed, okay, with their hooves and all, and they would come out here trying to drag somebody. Okay? But I don't know where they've been. They can't come to his rescue now, I guess. Okay. But he would come on out here, and do what he had to do. But he pretended like they was the best of friends, making up with everybody. Okay, Heidi and everybody, just fake as hell. So his true colors are showing, y'all, and it is what it is. And he's still keeping people around this dang show because he doesn't work. So this is his income. Think about it. This is his income. If he has 100 people over there on Patreon, okay, 100 people on Patreon, and he's charging them for the whole year, how many thousands of dollars is he making off of those old people playing our content? See, all he knows how to do is sneak around. This is why nothing ever works out for him. Because who have you known that is 40 years old that has 2 bankruptcies? Nobody. And we have receipts on that. So I don't have to show it because they're out there already. And he knows not to deny it. He will not deny it because he knows good and damn well he has 2. And it can be proven. And it has been proven before. So he just won't, he don't need to be trying to deny it. So it looks like to me that he's not doing good. You're not doing so good, Shawn Bradley. You can't balance your bills. You always talk about everybody else being broke, but baby, you the one that's broke because you the one that got 2 bankruptcies at 40. Okay, you will never pay for that 1862 home. You will never pay for it. It won't be paid off. Period. Okay, not in this lifetime. So it is what it is. He's the one that has no, so he spends all his time on YouTube, okay, chasing people and strategizing and trying to think of ways to do this and ways to do that and ways to get away from this one and ways to get away from that one, who he needs to befriend. It's a whole thing. And then trolling, and then he has the hags trolling. Y'all, I'm just like, but I guess they got to where they leave me alone because I just cussed them out. Every time they would come up in here, I would just cuss them out. So I've gotten a lot better, but I was very vulgar at one point. I'm just like, oh yeah, I did. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. So Cookie came on this morning and she dragged the hell out of him, as she should have. So I ain't heard nothing from him about Cookie. Baby, they ain't came back and responded to Cookie. D Ramsey ain't came back on. Leo ain't came back on. What's that other one? The one that had the surgery that got the ovaries out or whatever, that looked like an ostrich. What is her name? PYT, baby, she ain't came on. I'm like, what the hell? Ain't none of them came on. QB ain't came on to address Cookie. Five Babe ain't came on to address Cookie. Five Babe, I thought you was still his friend. See, he said you wasn't his, but you were his friend. So why ain't you on here addressing Cookie, honey? I'm just asking. We the people are asking, honey. Why? Cookie, somebody blocked me. I don't know. When the live ended, I was blocked. I don't know what happened. All I said was this live is lit. Although y'all know I do talk a lot in there. So I was laughing. I said, I do talk a lot in the, I try to calm down, but I do talk a lot in there. But I did get blocked. So if you can unblock me, I appreciate it. But anyways, child, I said, oh, it's a lot going on. Child. So, anyways, y'all, that's what's going on. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Receipts are still being put out. Cookie put more receipts out, okay, regarding the China white lady, okay, and she's just trash. And then she showed a receipt, and I was like really surprised. And she has a picture. Okay, she has a picture. She showed a picture too, and she said that we could videotape it or whatever. But I don't need to. I don't need to. I guess I can show it, but I don't want to show it because I don't want nobody flagging me. But she showed a picture of that lady, the woman sphere lady, and that lady, she looked rough. That lady looked like she had been beat up. I mean, she looked really haggly. And I know a troll page came in talking about that something about my booty. I was like, baby, I got more booty than that. She ain't had no her booty was like non-existent. Hers, like, you know how it's caved in? It was like nothing there. I'm like, no, baby, I have a little one. She don't have nothing. Okay. I have a little one and it fits my body. She has none. I'm like, get it together because we are not shaped the same, honey. No, we're not. So I was like, oh my goodness. A troll had said that. I was like, child, please, whatever. But anyways, then she had weave in her hair because they're against weave. They don't like weave, baby. They don't like weave. My question was ZX ever a part of that, y'all? Was he ever a part of the manosphere? Because he has the same belief. Like he doesn't like the weave. He don't like the nappy hair. He don't know what the hell he likes. But Cookie did say that she knows that she smelled his breath. She know his breath smelled like poop. That's what she said. Manure. Okay. She said either it was coming from somewhere, and I'm thinking it comes from because if you have dentures, they may have like a funky odor to them. Oh, gross. Oh, because I remember my grandma had dentures, and she died when she was 97, and she had dentures, and them dentures will stank, y'all. So you have to really, I mean, you can use that Polydent or whatever you want to use, but the dentures will stank. Okay? I'm like, Lord. So that could be why he's so mad. And then they said he's 5'4". I said, ZX is 5'4". Baby, they said he is 5'4". I said, no wonder. Napoleon syndrome, little man syndrome. That's what it is. Okay, on top of that, rotten breath. Well, no wonder. It's no wonder you want to be everybody's daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know people gonna smell that. And they gonna I'm telling y'all, I was like, who is that man going out the door? I did not know it was him. Because he had no ass. It was caved in. And yeah, look at the video. I'm not lying. It was caved in. He had no butt. And he was all up in her face. So I'm pretty sure she smelled them dentures. Ugh. Y'all, I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I like older, but I'm not dealing with dentures on people. I'm just not. I'm not ready to deal with it. You know, I'm just not. Guys, I'm not. I'm not ready to deal with it. I can't. So, anyways, we gotta take care of our teeth, y'all. Okay, and take care of everything else, honey. Child, if you don't love yourself, who will, child? It tells a life that you live. The life that you live, okay, it is very, it can be very, the life that you live, child, can be very, it can be different. Okay? It can be very different. So, y'all, let me tell you. So then Nyla was over there on the Nyla. Okay, she actually showed a text. Hold on. She showed a text that Nyla had sent to her saying that she wanted to kill Suge. Okay? She wanted him dead. And I said, "What?" Y'all, I couldn't believe it. I zoomed in and I said, "Oh my God." I was like, it was, y'all, it was serious. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "These people are really wild." It was interesting. Y'all know I like danger, okay? I don't know why. Y'all, I don't know why I like danger, okay? I don't like jail, but I like danger. Could be why I was fighting at the dang funeral. But anyways, okay, yeah, so I was like, "Oh my goodness." I was like, "What?" So she wanted to have him, done away with. So, that was interesting. And so that's why Cookie kept saying, no, she had a receipt on it. Remember when I was mentioning it before and she was saying, no, she had a receipt on it? And so she actually had the receipt and she showed it. I was like, wow, that was a legit receipt. She also showed all the charges once again that Nyla has and Taz has. She showed those. She has, it's all public information. But my thing is this now, Nyla was responding. And I thought, oh, good, she's going to respond. And I went over there and all was played was about narcissists. And I'm like, what? No, 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 no. That's a bow out, because that proves right there. You said you had receipts. Remember, she said she had receipts. That is not a receipt. Talking about narcissism. That is not a receipt. She has all the receipts. So what's been happening, I think, is because when you have a bigger audience, people will believe the one that has a bigger audience. Like a lot of times, that's when 5A was over there lying on me, and people was believing half the stuff, all crazy, okay, and pretending I was going after everybody's kids and I wasn't. Then that's why people was like, "Oh, she's so bad," and "Oh, she's so horrible." No, I'm not. I'm just Tracy. I haven't done half the things she's done. I could have called her apartments. I could have looked up to see the value of them. Come to find out they only worth $70,000. I'm like, girl, please. I could have done all that, but I didn't. Okay. I could have been calling up to the school to see if she got fired for the dang being a patrol. No, I didn't do none of that because I don't need to. For what? But she did all of that to me. I never came for her livelihood or nothing, but she did that to me. She did that to me. Shawn Bradley's over there lying, talking about I called CPS because she was giving the girl hot dogs and something else. No, baby, CPS was called on her because she was riding around drunk with her daughter. That's what happened. Get it together. She was riding around drunk with that baby. And that's why CPS was called. Get it together. See what I'm saying? That's why. And that's why she went and she was crying on there thanking QB. QB saved me. I know QB saved you. I know he did. He saved you. But I won't hesitate to call again if she don't stop because I know good and damn well she's not feeding her daughter like she should be. Period. Okay? So if I was you, I would really tread lightly and I would really stop because it is a valid reason to call. You don't know how to cook. You haven't went to take no cooking classes. All you want to do is be online, not feeding that baby, period. That's what it is. Anyways, so so I would just chill out. And like I told her before, I'm not playing with her. So she will try and then she'll be on there crying again. Okay? That's how it is. That's what she'll be doing. I'm telling you. That's all she'll do. Oh, I don't know what to do. And then she'll have to be clean. She can't smoke and all this stuff because they're going to be testing her and all this. So it's going to be a big old thing again. So if I was you, I would just bow out. But see, it takes people like that will try you like they try Cookie. She said, if you leave her alone, then you will be fine. Okay? Who has left her alone? ZX keeps on talking. He keeps on doing this. All the hags keep on talking. Okay? You keep on talking. That's what they do. So I like it. If they like it, I love it. Okay? Period. So I'm just like, what? Child. So it's a lot going on. So that's what she showed. I'm trying to think what else she showed. But she basically, to me, she's shown everything that she said to be, I mean, on the up and up, because she has the receipts. So it is what it is, baby. Okay. People can say what they want to say, but it is what it is. I'm sick of hearing about narcissism. We all know what it is. Okay. If people are not going to address the issue at hand, then why address it at all? Because it doesn't pertain to anything. I mean, you can't just put something out there and say, "Oh, this is how this person is." So disregard everything you saw. Everything you saw wasn't true. No, 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 no. It was right. However, if you're saying that you were manipulated, then I would come out and say that if I was Nyla. I'm saying I would say I was manipulated if you felt like you were manipulated. But it's your fault. You have to assume responsibility because people will only do to you what you allow them to do. And if you allowed somebody to bamboozle you, if you claim that this person is a narcissist, then you should have already known what a narcissist was because people have been looking up narcissism for a long time. Okay. So I wouldn't say I don't blame anybody else for getting taken. I don't blame anybody else for me going over there with Shawn Bradley. Okay. I blame myself. I don't blame anybody for anybody that I've fallen out with because I blame myself because I was smart enough to know not to be, I mean, constantly thinking that these people are all your friends and hanging on the phone with them 24/7 and emailing 24/7 and confiding. That's something that she needed to take responsibility for. Nobody made you confide in Cookie. Nobody made you do that. Nobody made anybody confide in anybody. Y'all did it, and as a result, this is what happens. But would you do it again? I guarantee you they're doing it again with each other, probably. I guarantee you. You never want to have let somebody have that over you. You never want to let somebody have all of that over you. Never. You just I guess I'm just cautious because being a hairstylist, you cannot trust them women that would be, that would be in there over 40 years, baby. You don't trust. You tell them as least as possible. I've worked with women for years and they'd be like, "We really don't know much about you." And I'm like, "No," because I would talk about everybody else. I would listen to everybody else's problems, baby. And I would be like, okay. And I wouldn't repeat. I mean, I don't need to go gossip about anybody's problems. It's just stupid. I guess I got over that a long time ago. But people that haven't, they don't get it. It's like, why? It's no point. People will tell what they want to tell. And people knew whenever they would start some stuff and they'd be like, Tracy said, they'd be like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Because they know my character. Your character will speak for itself, Shawn Bradley. And your character is horrible. Horrible. But anyway, so that's a little bit of what I was going to tell y'all about was what's going on. Um, so now that's where we're at now. And now he's put down Phi Babe, apparently. I thought it was like a scheme to get people to talking, but apparently not. Okay. So I just want to know why she's so quiet and why she's in hiding. And if she and her Patreon is going to get reported too. She has Rita's picture over there. Rita, you need to report her Patreon. She has your picture over there. Report her Patreon. And if she goes on a Zoom and she's playing any of our equipment, we can go ahead and let them know as well too. We can go ahead and let them know before she even does it. Because nobody's gonna be doing that. Hey Shells, how you doing, babes? I'm sick of it, Shells. I'm just like, why is he doing that? He gets to do all this stuff, but yet he talks about how he's so, he's so established and they have jobs and they work and all this. No, he don't. He does not work. Shawn Bradley is a damn liar. He's a reservist. That's all he is and all he'll ever be. He has abandonment issues. He's talking about, see, they don't have what we have. They don't have people that they can say they're going to retire with. Shawn Bradley, it's called colleagues. We all have that. You've never had that because you've never had a job that you can retire from. How about that? But we all have colleagues, baby. So what are you talking about? You just don't want to grow old by yourself. That's what it is. So you're latching on to these old hags and you're having them put you as their beneficiaries. That's what's happening. Myrtle Snow and Patricia Cunningham. And if I was their kids, I would take you to court because that's a damn shame. It's weird. I don't know. I don't understand because Rita looks way better than Five Babe. So I don't know why she's so obsessed with Rita's picture. Rita has her regular hair. Rita has her edges. I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Get in touch with Rita. It's important. Oh, really? Oh, wait. Did we block that other? I blocked that other person that said so. She really wanted me to get in touch with her. Hold on. There's Rita. Okay, let me. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
Was she calling me? Hold on.
Hey, Rick, you see this shit? You see
Okay,
this
I'm
shit?
typing. Hold on. I'm live. What's up? Okay, hold on.
You
What's
see
up?
this shit?
Okay. I blocked somebody earlier for saying that. Oh, I thought they were trolling. Sorry.
Hey, Tracy,
Uh-huh.
what's up with you, babe? How you feel?
I'm
Okay.
good.
To the 279 niggas that's up top, I appreciate everybody coming through, and I appreciate everybody sliding the thumbs up. Here, thank y'all. Here. Okay. Itsy bitsy. Here. Trapped. Niggas are trapped. Here. What's up, Dana? How you
Okay,
feeling?
can somebody tell her I'm
Okay.
live? Rick, tell her I'm live, please. Let me see.
I don't know. I can't call it. Like I said, every sector is different.
Uh-huh.
Everybody don't
Let's
carry
listen.
it the same.
Uh-huh.
But one motherfucking
Hey,
thing I
Fifi.
do know,
Hey,
people
Mishi.
need their own motherfucking money for their own goddamn content.
True.
Not no motherfucking body taking their goddamn content, talking motherfucking shit, on another goddamn platform. See, this is the problem that the fuck I'm having.
Okay, I don't know what. Maybe she just wanted me to know that what they're doing, I guess. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so I guess I'll go. I don't want to take away from hers or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. About I want to take the people that didn't know. I want to take y'all a little bit down memory lane to let y'all know what Shawn Bradley is about. Why he hides is because he's doing stuff that he doesn't need to be doing. To me, he's another Sir King. He's hiding out, you know, doing stuff with kids, and it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't know what their issue is. It's just really disgusting to me, you know? So I wanted to let y'all know. Another thing I want to let y'all know, hey Britt girl, was about Natureboy. Is the last thing I want to let y'all know about, okay? I was over there doing my Natureboy live, and we have a small group on my other channel, and I love it. Okay. The small group is good. The small group is over there, and we basically, I mean, we just have a good time in the chat discussing it and everything. And they were asking me how did it all begin. Okay. So I said I would come over here and I would do a little, a little kind of like impromptu thing, speech about what happened and how, Natureboy came to be. Okay. So what happened was Natureboy came to be. He started out. He was adopted. He said, okay, by this family, and they named him Eligio. They were into the church or whatever. Okay, I guess they were an older couple. Okay. Anyway, so he grew up. Whatever he left or whatever. Him and his brothers, they were all foster care. Okay, I guess the same home. Their mom was a crackhead. He said. Okay. So, he always wanted to be, he was in and out of trouble, he said, when he was younger. He was in jail as a teen, he said, I don't know for how long, but he talks about it like he served hard time, but he never did. It was just he was in like a detention center for boys or whatever he said at that time because he was underage. Okay. So he did do that. I don't think he would ever last in jail. So hopefully he'll never have to go to regular jail. But anyways, he was there, and then he went to get his license for barbering. Okay, so he is a licensed barber. He had his own barber shop. He was married to Maisha at the time. They have what, 3 kids, y'all? They have 3 kids. He has a total of how many, Carrie? He has a total of 4 kids, I think. 3 boys and 1 girl, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So he has all these kids, everybody, and so he was basically like, he was ready to take and do something different. So him and Maisha went on the road, and when they went on the road, they just wanted to like, just live off the land or whatever. Well, they ended up didn't work out or whatever. She got sent back. I guess they were swinging before. Okay, they were poly before, I'm assuming, because they're really good friends now. Now she lives there with them. So I'm like, okay. Now she lives there in the house in Atlanta with them. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, so he has a boy, his boy is there with him and whatever. So it's interesting. Then he's got the 3 wives. Well, he had more wives, y'all know. Okay, so he's into the poly life. The wives really get jealous because of it. Malia's the one that gets the most jealous. Okay, I can't stand her. She gets the most jealous. And I just figure like this. My philosophy is this. I don't agree with it because I wouldn't do it myself. Okay. But if they want to do it, that's them. So I went in there, I was anti-nature boy. When I first went to Bigo, I'm telling you, I was anti-nature boy. And he said on there, he said people start out not liking him and then all of a sudden they will like him. And baby, I was like, ugh, I was just like, oh, I can't stand him because I would hear everything that Velvet had to say that was negative. Okay. But Velvet brought a lot of this stuff on her own. So I changed because now I be in her A. Okay. She's steady talking about another man. I'm like, that's not what you need to be thinking about. But now she's found Jesus. See what I'm saying? But then now Nature Boy, he was into believing that he is God, okay? And all of his philosophies go out the window when he comes back to Babylon, which the States is Babylon. You're here saying Babylon a lot, okay? Because he still has people that reside, all of the women that he got 13 new women. They're all over there in Puerto Rico. He has a home that he's renting and a whip not he rent the whip he bought, he said, okay? And he has a home that he's renting in Atlanta, okay? So he's been trying to get these women pregnant. None of them will get pregnant. It was 3 of them. None of them will get pregnant. And I don't know if it's because they're malnourished. I don't know what it is, but it's really interesting. As much as they be doing, I'm like, how come they don't get pregnant? Y'all, it's really creepy. But anyway, so he keeps hoping that Malia is going to get pregnant. Malia is just dingy to me. Malia and Aya left their kids because that's what they have to do. They have to leave the kids with the dads. It's their belief. When you have the kids, you have them for the men. You don't have them for yourself. Okay? You have them for the men. All you are is a vessel, but the child is for the man. That's what they believe. So they left their kids, but he can have his kids, which is so strange. And they can't have any family member that talks against what they're doing, they cannot call them. They can't really be in touch with them because he gets upset if they do. Okay. Um, However, some of the moms are okay with it, like, which is really creepy, I guess. Like Fufu's mom, she's okay with it, and her mom is white, and she's okay with it. And I love Fufu, but Fufu is the 3rd wife that stayed in Puerto Rico. I'm like, she just likes nature. She likes the land. She's my favorite because she was always getting picked on. I'm like, why was she getting picked on? Okay, so I'm like, Lord. So, it is what it is. Um, so he so what happened was, so then now he has a new wife. Okay. He has a new wife now. What happens is the women cannot go over there. The thing is, you have to go over there with a bag. Yes, you have to have the looks. But if you go over there, you have to go with a bag. You can't go broke. So he tells you too, you got to go with a bag. So basically, I think that they got there's some type of loans they got for them to go over there because you can't come, you have to have a bag, meaning 1,000 plus. Okay. So that's why he's not worried about Bigo. He said, I'm not worried about Bigo. I don't need money like that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not worried. I'm like, what? You know, really? His name is Leonardo Bishop. He's open to doing interviews. I think he would go with the interview. Really? But I don't want to interview his brother because that may make him mad or something, that's something the T would do because the T is like against him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like all the women. If they like it and they want to be treated like that, that's on them. I used to feel like they were victims, but these women are not victims. Look at them. They're free to go and come. And they're like, oh, it's crazy. And I do know about mind manipulation, but I believe that they are grown as long as he don't have them children involved and around that and doing anything harmful to the kids. I'm like, okay, you know, so it's just, it's really something that to see the lifestyle. It's just interesting. Like, it's weird because they're more like, okay, you know how some people in the States, like, we're more polished as far as what we do, right? Um, um, it's kind of like, okay, look, that they're more they're more people are in the States are more polished and they are more wild like. Because remember how Nature Boy, they used to just go out there and dig up a scoop and poop in the ground? He said he was really radical and they used to do that. I was like, what? Uh-huh. They used to poop in the ground. They used to just pop a squat and poop in the ground and cover it up. He was like, I realized that wasn't good or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh. It was weird. Oh my God. Did he go back to court? His brother? Oh wow. So y'all, so him and his brother, they were working on he loves his brother, you can tell. But his brother, I guess, has some resentment towards him. I don't know why, but for some reason he does. But you can tell he loves his brother because he every time people talk about it, he's like, my brother, and one thing about it is he forgives the men very easily. If the women do him wrong, he's quick to throw them out or whatever. But the men, he don't he be like, that's me. He lets it go. He just squashes it right then. I'm like, wow. I don't ever see him holding a grudge against a man. Anybody that's ever talked about him on Bigo or dogged him out, he's always like, oh no, that's fine. I'll talk to him or whatever. Or I'm like, wow, like he don't talk mess about men like that. I don't know why. Now he did mention though that he is bi. He mentioned that he likes trans women. Uh-huh. He said, if they look good and he likes them, he don't mind that. He said that. So, and the women are okay with it. And they love, getting their pink door banged in. They love it. So it is what it is, child. I know. That could be why they're not getting pregnant. I'm just saying. If you're doing that much, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why. But, so anyway, so the new girl, he got a new girl now. The new girl is pretty, but she has a lot of problems she came with, I guess he said. She just recently got his name tattooed on her big butt. I'm like, oh my God. And so they got into it last night and she left. And I'm like, why did they leave when she got into it? I'm like, if she's so quick to walk away, she's gonna be walking away a lot. See, the problem is when he get a woman from Babylon, baby, they are totally different. They are totally different. He has to get one that's weak and that's broken down. Now, she has somewhere to go and somebody to pick her up. So, baby, she's going to roll on out. She's going to roll on out. We're going to see what's going to happen. Because I'm like, she done already got, since already you got, it's a bad idea. Already you got it tatted on your cheek. I'm like, on your butt cheek. Who does, like, yeah, y'all, I just can't, okay? Oh yeah, he has done. Yeah, I seen that one. He does have that video of the man. Uh-huh. And it wasn't even all that. And to me, it looked little in that video. I was like, is that it? Did it look little to y'all in that video with that doctor? I was like, there's nothing there. Child, 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 child. So I'm just letting some of the people know because people really didn't know much about him. But the thing is, he's abusive. That's the thing. He does hit the women, and he'll say, you know what? He's done it online, and people have called the police on him in Puerto Rico and everything. He is abusive. And we know Aya wore for a long time. Aya for a whole week she wore sunglasses inside the club and everywhere. We were like, is she okay? So he is abusive, and he believes that you have to control. You have to hit the women, is what he told the men. You have to, because you have to be able to show them who's in control and to keep them in control. That's why I said if he said that woman Elise was acting up, the new girl, then if she was acting up, I'm pretty sure he beat her or tried to. Maybe that's why she left. You know what I'm saying? Because he was acting, I said he wants to punch her. The way he was talking about her, she did this and she did that. I was like, oh God. I was like, oh my gosh. And Malia was happy probably because she was throwing up, because she was probably happy he was giving her attention because she was throwing up. And all he was worried about was her getting a tattoo. Malia got this whole tattoo across her collarbone just to outdo that girl, the new wife. I'm telling you, that's how she is, just to outdo the new wife. You know? All of them have that. Well, they have his name tattooed on there, but she got something else. Did she get a big old flower or something like that? I know Nateri has it too. What is wrong with these people? Remember, Liv's Life had that voice. She just met him 2 weeks, and then she had his tattoo on her neck, his name, and then she's like, "I'm not doing this no more." And I thought, well, it's too late. Too late. And then Nateri has it on hers. I'm like, these people. I'm like that. They are crazy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's really wild. But if they like it, I love it because I keep watching it. I'm just like, okay. I'm like better than me because I would not be. I'm not. if I could have two husbands, I would. Okay, two husbands, that's it. I would, but I wouldn't be in no poly relationship like that with all the women for what? What's the point? But that's just me because I get tired. I'll be like, ugh, whatever. Child. I believe Malia. You think Malia was really pregnant, Shelly? I know he's trying to get her pregnant just like the other women. She left her child behind. Yes, they all did. Aya left her child. They all left the children with the men because that's what they believe. The children are for the men. hmm And Natureboy, a woman can't go there without him sleeping with the woman, although he hasn't had time to sleep with all 13 of them women, but eventually he will. hmm And he doesn't care. Like they will listen to. They can be in love with the person, but they will listen. Like he will still try and break them up because he doesn't. In my opinion, he doesn't want to. He has to approve of them first in every way, which is kind of, I don't know, disturbing, but ugh. But that's what they believe in. So I'm like, child, whatever they. But the thing is, he's doing it different. Please block this person, Carrie. Uh-huh. So he's doing it different. Like he's doing it different now because now that he's came back, a lot of the ways that he had before when he was teaching, because he was doing a lot of teaching then. So now he's doing, he said, more of just living because he's already taught. So he has Fufu over there to teach. Okay. And Fufu seems really happy over there teaching. I'm so happy for her. And she has knowledge, mama knowledge over there, and I like knowledge too. So yeah, I'm like, wow. I hope she doesn't get pregnant. I hope Malia doesn't. Malia does not need to get pregnant because she tries her hardest to make him happy. I mean, they walk around on eggshells. She does. Aya's just loopy. She's like, she's just loopy. But um Malia walks around on eggshells because she don't want to do anything wrong. She's the one that has to be in there. She has to sleep with him at night. She has to cater to him 24/7. I'm like, don't you get tired? The sad part is those are some beautiful women. Thank you. If only they knew their worth. I know, Shells. If only they knew their worth. But they don't. I mean, they just agree with it. And you heard Malia, she said, well, if you leave Aya, she goes, if you leave, I gotta upload that video that I have for y'all too on the other channel where Aya was saying she was gonna leave with the new girl there yesterday. But she was like, yeah, if you leave Aya, you're just gonna feel bad because when you get there, you're gonna be like, well, I should stay. And I was like, what? But that's just me, y'all. See, I try to respect people's beliefs. That's what I do. I try to respect people's beliefs. Velvet is somewhere whoring, I'm sure. hmm Somewhere whoring. Yep. Because she was talking about men, and I'm like, why? Now, Neytiri is over there and she slept with that guy. Remember the guy? She was like, oh, I'm helping with him with his business. I want him to grow. And I kept saying, well, why don't you do your thing first? She goes, no, that's the way I am. I like to help out people. I like to help. And so now she's over there posting on Instagram something about you don't know what you have until they're gone or something like that. I said, oh no. I said, oh no. Because she always does that. And we keep telling her to keep her legs closed. And she's like, why? If you love somebody, you love them. I'm like, girl, I can't. I can't with her, y'all. I cannot. It's too much. Yeah, Velvet left. Oh yeah, you know already. I think y'all know that Velvet's already pregnant by somebody else. Yeah, and she has Ellie there. I love Ellie. She's so sweet. But Velvet doesn't know who she's pregnant by. She's just happy that she's pregnant, which is creepy. And then she's trying to date while she's pregnant, which is really weird. But okay. And I haven't from then on. I don't know what else she's doing. She's 5 months. Dang, she looks big. So she's basically just doing nothing. That's it. hmm She has an apartment and she and baby Ellie are doing good. She got an apartment since then? Really? By herself? Wow. Okay. Yolanda, I felt the same way too until she was doing stupid stuff. Until she was like, with that one guy. Until Ellie is so smart. Yes, she is Wingood. I love her. She is very smart. I think Velvet went to the religious way because she was embarrassed about getting pregnant. Yep. And the second pregnancy, she basically doesn't know the father. Exactly. She's found God. First, she thought she had found, I forgot who it was. First, she had found Eligio. Then she thought she was a Hebrew Israelite. Okay. Then she's found Jesus. So we'll see what happens. But although now Nature Boy is now talking about Jesus. So I'm like, really? So that's really strange. That's really weird. That's why I was like, he's talking about Jesus when I was on that live. I was like, wow. But I know that they do use all the components, like the laws of attraction and all this other stuff to teach whatever. But when he's back in Babylon, which is Atlanta, when he's back in Babylon, he's totally different. He's more Americanized. It's weird, y'all. And people are not used to that. They're like, wait a minute. But like he said, now he's saying he doesn't have to do Bigo. He doesn't have to get on there and beg for money like he felt obligated to do before. See, the thing is, some people don't like to feel like they have to do it and like somebody else has an upper hand on you. He didn't like that. So he would rather have these women bring him bags of money to stay there. And then he operated that way and just come on for fun, which is what he said on Instagram, you know? So yeah. You try to support Velvet, but exactly, Shelly, exactly. Velvet, who is gonna turn right around and get pregnant? I'm like, come on now. You know you can get pregnant. Why didn't she get on something? She's just gonna be sleeping around with all these different people, all crazy. That doesn't make any sense. It just does. I don't feel sorry for her. I just don't. She will do it again and again. Trust me, she will do it again and again because it's so easy for her. She's just like, it's just so easy for her. Her mom had how many kids? Was it 7? I think her mom had like 7 kids or something. So there's a lot of history, y'all, that don't even know. When y'all get free time, you may want to go on my other page and look at some videos because I did do some videos. Every now and then I will go live and talk about whatever's going on over there. Like right now, we have Pastor P. Oh, I need Carrie, can you send me the link to Pastor P's channel? Pastor P is now on YouTube. Okay, because he got banned from Bigo because he put a hit out on Leah, the girl that Nature Boy went out with. He put a hit on her and somebody else. Carrie was telling me, and I was like, oh my God, what? Yeah, and so all these people were going to Leah's mama's house, and it was crazy, y'all. I'm like, these people are nuts. Who's putting hits out on people? Child. Well, you gotta go sometime, right? So hey, if it is what it is, child. They're abandoning over there like crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's really hood. It's really ratchet, Shelly. But now Pastor P is on his girlfriend's page. Carrie told me, Carrie, I need to go sign up for that page. Send me the page on Bigo too. He put a hit out on Brandon Keys. Okay. I don't even know who Brandon Keys is and his daughter. Okay. I don't know who that is, but he put a hit out on him. To me, it has to be issues with people who get involved with Nature Boy. Yeah, it has to be issues because nobody's going to stay. Like, I don't think that girl is going to stay. Can you email me the link, babe? Because I don't know. You can do it later. Thank you. But I need to know his page on YouTube because I want to keep up on that as well. Because I'm like, why is he putting? And first of all, that Leah's 26, right? That man is 40 years old. What does she see? I don't understand what these people see in this man. I really don't understand. This girl does nothing all day long, nothing, but send people to her house, tell people to come to her mama's house. And I'm like, why are you sending people to your mama's house? I don't get it. He owns an agency with Nature Boy and TKO. Oh, okay. So I'm just like, y'all, it don't make no sense. I just don't get it. I just don't. She keeps telling people to come to her house. Her mama kicked her out of her house because I guess what was she doing? Why did her mama kick her out? Her mama kicked her out of her house. Okay. Then Pastor P, I told y'all what happened. Pastor P called her probation officer and told him that she went out of town and she wasn't supposed to go out of town to see him. Okay. He flew her out. He said he had footage and everything for the probation officer. He reported her. So is she in jail? I don't know. I wonder if she's in jail. When she go report, she'll probably be locked up. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all, these people don't play. And then he called her mama on the phone and was telling the mama, is she there? Because, I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, Lord. Yeah, exactly, Red Snapper. The PO, he called the PO on the phone and was telling him about Leah because she was threatening him and she told people that they actually slept together. She's nasty. I'm like, you're gross. I thought she was all innocent, okay? I really thought she was innocent. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? But she ain't innocent. She is not innocent, baby. Not by far. I was like, wow. Yep. And so he called her probation officer and told, because she wasn't supposed to leave town. And he called and told he had proof. She went to see him and everything. I'm like, oh Lord, that's dirty. That's dirty. Ain't that dirty? That's downright dirty. Who gonna do that? Child. And she was like, I don't care. I don't care. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you need to stop smoking as soon as you wake up. Her lips are black. I am not kidding y'all, black. Shelly said, if you do a panel on your other channel about Natureboy, I think it would be dope. I would join. Okay, we could do something like that. I love the other drama. I've been over the YouTube stuff. Okay, we can do something like that, Shells. Okay, that would be cool. Yeah, because it's interesting. Yeah, crafts and halls. It is really interesting. People do keep. They videotaped this lady going to her mama's house, and she was like, "Oh no, she ain't here." I was like, "Oh my gosh." Pastor told her mom that someone was gonna pow up her house. Oh my God. Pastor told her mom, Leah's mom, that somebody was gonna pow up her house. Y'all, I'm telling you, people don't be playing over there. People don't be playing. That's why I'm gonna start going live over there reporting on it, because it's a lot going on Bigo. So I'm in 3 areas reporting, y'all. I be running all through the streets, y'all. Plus, I'll be trying to watch the videos myself. So I'm going to be super busy. But I love it. It's what I like to do because it's very interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. I'm like, I just look at how people live. I'm like, so now he got the 3 women there in Atlanta and the baby's mama and his kids. I'm like, and his sister. I forgot the sister. So he has a lot of people in the house. I think he likes big families. Remember that, y'all? He didn't have that. So he likes to have family around him. So he loves having his sister there. And she's sweet. She seems sweet, but he loves having his sister and his kids and his family there. He just loves having people. You know how some people love having people around them? He just loves having people around them. But Pastor P ain't no good because he's already, and he engaged. He's engaged to that woman, Miss White or whatever. And I remember she was on the panel telling Leah something about her. He was on the panel and she was like, yeah, come do this or whatever. But why he only flew her out for one day? He used her. So she tried to be mad because he used her. She tried to be mad, talking about, oh well, if you ain't gonna do this, then I'm just gonna tell what we did. Nobody cares. You're the one. It looks worse on you. A ninja will be a ninja. You had him, flew you out, you gave away your goods, you didn't even get a vacation out of it. You had to come back the next day. Does that make any sense? You went out of town, you had to come back the next day. You went out of town for the D, you had to come back the next day. What sense does that make? You lost out, and you on there trying to tell people that y'all slept together. You are the one that looked like a fool. It don't make no sense. I think we will, Shells. Yep. Shall I am done. Okay, done. Exactly, Red Snapper. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You know that's right. He said she peed herself during what? Why did he say she did that? Why did he say she did that, Carrie? Could she not hold it? Like, what was the problem? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why these people get fascinated with these people on YouTube. It is not a dating site. It's YouTube. Why are these people? And I forgot to tell y'all about the nudes. Okay. So Nyla, okay, so the nudes are out there. There's receipts of the document saying about the nudes. I forgot to tell y'all that the nudes are out there because there was documentation Cookie showed about the nudes of Nyla. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, Crafts and Halls. I feel sick. Oh, you know what? He's nasty. I can't stand him, Red Snapper. I couldn't stand him before. You know why? Any ninja that runs after the women after they go on a date with somebody, every time somebody got with somebody, he was pissed. Even when TKO got with what was her name? When TKO got with what is her name, y'all? When TKO got with what is her name? I can't think of her name. The one with the pretty eyes. When TKO got with her, what is her name, Carrie? When TKO got with her, he was on there dragging her and TKO. I'm like, what is wrong with him? Like he is jealous of everybody on there. That Pastor P, he is a miserable man. I think he's probably not. I mean, I think he's that type that would go and befriend the women just to get some from them and talk about them again. That's all he does. Yeah, he's very nasty and abusive toward. Yeah, he is. He's just to me, he's like a bee. He really is like a beesh. That's all he is, like a beast. And I don't know what attracted her to him. I'm like, he was already telling you he wasn't in your corner. He was telling her about Nature Boy. So I'm like, you might as well just slept with Nature Boy because that one's with everybody too. So what's the point? Child. Oh yeah, he slept with 21 Bad Beast too. Yep. And he tried to break her and her boyfriend up. See, he's a hating ass. I actually think that I thought he was gay though. I honestly thought he was gay because he would spend all of his time like just upset. I'm like, what is wrong with him? He spent all of his time upset. No, it was what was that girl's name, y'all? When he was trying to get what was her name? I'm trying to think of it. She changed her name for him. Not Neytiri. Carrie, what's her name? Okay, it was Armani and what was the other one? Yetta. Yes, Yetta. Okay, Yetta. I know, Carrie, you're stuck over there. Yetta, yep, Yetta. He was dogging Yetta out. He was like, she ain't nothing, and look at her body and blah. I mean, he was going. I was like, why is he mad? I was subscribed to him, and I had to unsubscribe. I said, he's disgusting. I said, why is he talking about her just because she got with TKO? He's talked about every woman on there. If he can't get the woman on, he's talking about them. I'm like, dang. Yeah, Nature Boy. Well, Neytiri, Neytiri went over there with TKO, and she never told what happened. But I think I know what happened because remember he said that he likes for women not to bathe. Remember for like 3 days in a row, and then he likes to do the pink door, and I think that terrified her at first. I think because I think that I don't know. I think that with the attitude, like she wasn't feeling the vibe in the house. I think with Neytiri needs excitement. Like, I think the energy is too mellow for her. Armani's energy is too mellow. So Neytiri and her would not have, it was too much. They would have clashed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And then I think he was telling her that she was going to have to strip or something. I may be wrong, but I believe he was telling her something like that because she came back and she looked terrified when she came back and she was not talking. I was like, what happened? TKO said they never had. Really? Why? Are you serious? Child, he probably just saying that. He know he did. Because she was too happy and loose. You know he did. Child. You know he did. I don't believe him, child. They just saying that. They just saying that. Wait, didn't 21 Bad Beach break up with Vince today? Or was Vince cheating? I seen that on my messages. I gotta go back and watch it, but something about Vince got caught cheating for the second time or something. I was like, what? So I need to check on it and see. I gotta catch up. Seven also played both sides with Nature Boy and TK. These ladies also love the attention of the camera. They do, yep. I don't think all these women really want him that like that. I tell you what, the ones that are there, I think they do. Like Aya and Malia, they're in love. They're just in La La Land. Even though Aya was saying she was gonna leave, I think that she would miss it for some reason. She's just is used to it, I think. Hmm. Yep, no shower. No shower, babe. And they said that you wash the melanin away from your skin. You're not supposed to shower. I said, I have to shower every day. I said, I have to shower every day. And they were like, oh no. And Malia was like, you're washing the melanin off of your skin. She's like, no, you don't need all that. You just wash off. I was like, gross. Y'all, I can't. I'm sorry, I cannot. Cannot. Yep, exactly. See, you notice, Shelly, the ones that he get from Babylon, aka Atlanta, no, those that he get from Babylon or Atlanta, those, those are the ones that are not gonna stay. Those are the ones that have boyfriends, or they're too not really materialistic, I guess you should say, but they're too Americanized. He needs somebody that's like young. Cause see, that one girl, well, the new wife is his age, they said. So I'm like, wow, she knows a little bit, you know. I don't know if she has any kids though. What's with all these celebrities opening up and not bothering, not bathing or showering? I don't know, Miss Kept Secret. I think it's like is it a ration on water or something? I don't know. Hey, Barack, how you doing, babes? I think it's like a ration or something. I don't know. Y'all, is Saint City okay? Saint City, you know I was joking. Remember the other day when I said I can't stand Saint City. Remember when I said that? I was joking because I didn't laugh afterwards, and I haven't seen Saint City after that. I was like, I adore you. So I hope Saint City knows my personality. Cause y'all, I have not seen Saint City, and I said I can't stand you, but I meant it to joke, as a joke. I love Saint City. I know Mac 3T. I don't know who that is, but they've been coming at me sideways lately. So I think when I see that one out, I'm just gonna block them. But no, I love Saint City, and I don't know if Lawanda was joking either. I don't know, but child, about the dog thing when she said, "I think I may have to unsubscribe." I was like, can't stand this. Child, I don't know. I have to shower too. But anyways, I just wanted to catch y'all up. Does that catch y'all up pretty much? So y'all, Tracy 3, will that help you when you're over there in Yolanda? Will that help you guys? Because now that you're caught up, and then hopefully with some of my videos over there, you can see the ones where they were in Puerto Rico. You can get to know the other people that are over there. But they have got 13 new people. So I'm going to be looking for footage on that so I can catch y'all up as well. Miss Kept Water, Lord help me. Miss Kept Secret said my water heater is broken. Oh no, but won't stop me from taking the shower. Exactly. People really are proud of saying they don't bathe until they feel icky. That is nasty. I have to bathe every day. I have to shower every day. Yep, I have to. So if y'all see Saint City, please tell Saint City I was just kidding when I said that. I miss Saint City. Where are they? I was thinking about that. I was like, did they think I was serious? I wasn't. I was just joking. A cold shower. Yeah, a cold shower can be brutal, but still, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, boo. Because I know I have to take one every day. What happened? Oh, when they had, remember when everything was off? I had to take a cold one too. So I was like, okay, but it was hard. But you just bite it and you go in there and do it. You feel so much better afterwards. At least you feel clean. Okay, good. So that does help. Awesome. Tracy 3, does that help you, babe? Are you still here? Is Tracy 3 still here? Oh no. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I just wanted to end this live. It's been an hour and 43 minutes. I appreciate everybody that came in here. And if Nyla puts out any receipts or anyone else, we will go ahead and post those receipts for you guys. And I'm sure Cookie's probably going to put out some more receipts. So we will come live with those again. And I will talk to you guys later, everybody. Peace. See y'all in the streets, everybody.